Today's video we'll be talking about how to merge queries in Power BI. So let me get in the file I'll be using to merge query. So I'll import this data advantageous work into my Power Query. My navigator here, I'm going to select the tables I'm using. I'm going to select calendar, customer, products, sales, and territory. And I'll click on transform data. Okay, right here I have the tables I'll be working with, the last 5 table, calendar, days to territory. So looking at this place, if I click on calendar, I have over 1000 rows, and my column profiling is based on the top 1000 rows. So since I have more than that, I'll change my profile to entire database. And customer too, I will change it to entire data sets. My products, okay, it's not up to 1000, it's okay. Sales is more than 1000, so I'm going to change this to entire. Then territory is okay. So having done this, I'm going to merge sales table and products table together. And before I go further, what merge query does is that it helps to add to columns. You know, when we talk about append, we join tables that have equal amount of columns. But here, you join equal amount of columns when they are all equal and the rows will increase. But in merge sales, our target is to increase our columns. We are going to add to the end part of the original table we are working with. So let's assume in this analysis, I'm joining sales and products table together. Alright, so what I'm going to do, if I click on sales table, at this right end, I will see merge queries. Now, merge queries have merge queries and merge queries as new. If I click on merge queries, it's going to add the products table will be integrated in this sales table. But if I click on merge query as new, a new table will be created. So I'm going to use this merge query as new. Once I click on it, it gives me option to select the tables I want. Originally, my first table is a sales table, and the second table I'm going to add now, from this drop down arrow, I'm going to click on products table. Now, for you to merge tables together, they must have the same primary key, and in the other table it will act as a foreign key. So both of them must have the same columns that are alike. So in these two tables, I'm going to look through. I have customer key, I have promotion key, and I have product key. Yes, this first one, product key. And also in product table, I have product key. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create relationship, model these two tables together using the product key. So I'll click on this product key and also click on this product key. It will automatically estimate the match based on the data preview. So once it gives me a good mark, it's telling me that both the sales table and the product key, they have the same number of rows, 58,189, 58,100, and we are good to go. So what I'm going to do now is to click on OK. Remember when we did append table will just automatically do everything smoothly for us, but now it's not the same as join. Now if you look at this table, the last column here, we have a column that is product, and inside this product we have table. Now what is telling us here now, the Power BI gives us opportunity to select the columns we want to add to this sales table. Originally, this is our product table. It has about 13 columns. We might not want to import all these 13 columns inside this merge table we just created. And sales table already had 13 columns also. So what we're going to do now in our mate table, this last column is giving us the opportunity to select from that 13 columns we have in product tables. How many are we? Which one do we want to add to this merge table? So let's assume we want to analyze products, how product is being sold, and get them by categories. So what I'm going to do now is to click on this left and right arrow key. Once I click on it, it gives me opportunity to select, to filter out those columns that I don't want, and also to select the ones I want. If you look here, I have expand and aggregate. Expand goes straight forward to add the columns to your table, while aggregate is used for calculation. So I'm not using aggregate, I'm using expand. So I want to uncheck this. The only thing I want in all these 13 columns here is just the product category, the product name, the subcategory and category. You can select as many as possible, but I'm just using this as an example. So I've unchecked all of them and I'm selecting a product name. I'm selecting subcategory and category. The other things I can select, but let me just work with these 3 columns. So once I click on OK, now I'm going to uncheck this, because if I don't uncheck use original column name as preference, what I'm going to see in my column header will be product name, product, because this original table is product, so it's going to preference the product name. So I don't want that. I'm going to uncheck this. Then I will say OK. Once I click on OK, these 3 columns will be added to this merge table, and that is how I have successfully added the tables, this column to it. Can you see now? This merge column is now having 16 columns. Then the original sales table was having 13, 14, 15, 16. So I have successfully made the product name, the subcategory, and the category columns into the sales table using the basic primary key that they have in common, which is their product key. So I guess you understood how this works. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Like and follow for more tutorial. See you in my next video. Bye.